Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're watching on YouTube, and catch us live at twitch.tv/TalkSmile2. And if you are watching on YouTube and you like what you see, maybe leave a like, maybe leave a comment, maybe subscribe. And if you don't like to see, feel free to leave a dislike and tell me why. And of course, if you have a specific request, do tell me in the comments of the video. And either way, though, have a wonderful day, and let's get into this. Alright, yeah. Ayo, Dwagon. My wisdom is... Go check out Hedge's channel. I mean, obviously you know, because tomorrow's her birthday. I mean, she's not streaming, but we'll do the shout out. Cause... How are you doing? Alright, where is it? I hate this. Because I'm blind. Alright. Alright. Nice. Alright, so today is House Flipper, as was requested. I'm just gonna let this going, like the music going until it gets closer. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Yep. Yes, it is. The Mittens is 1 year older at this point. Okay. Yeah, I think she's awake, so she'll see it. Or if she's gone to bed, she's like, if she's asleep, she just fell asleep kind of thing. Alright, let's pause the music, because this should start any second. Oh, of course, it's not responded. There we go. Oh yeah, we've got a new one. And I just removed stuff on my teeth. Woo. Alright. I still can't do this isn't the DLC that does the wrench stuff. It does add a bunch of new items. A lot of them are weird, but you know what? It's fun. Alright, wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right. I need to fix this, but I can't until I, I mean, it doesn't look bad on it, so it's better now. Alright. Kitty be chilling in the background, as always. And I'm just gonna do something really quickly that you cannot see. Alright, we should have new stuff. Yeah. See, we've got some new things. Some of it's weird. Some of it's kind of cool looking. Kind of like that, actually. So we have more options for decorating. Not a lot, but a few. I don't think there's anything else other than that furniture, though. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, hello, puppy. No knees. Okay. pretending that's not there. I hate that I can't get rid of that. You. You. Come on. I swear. And of course it's the hedge cat that can't... that glitches. Scooch. Nope. Okay. Can't do anything for the poor kitty. Kitty is just stuck. There we go. Oh, of course. Yeah, that feels pretty realistic. Go get water. And you don't need anything, right? No needs. You know, maybe I should take a pupper on a job. Just for funsies. Are you helpful? Helpful? Yeah, we'll take you on a job. Our helpful buddy. And there is Asuna. Yes. Alrighty. Let's do a job. Just because we can. Oh yeah, so we still have these. My garden after husband mowing. Let's do this one. I asked my husband to mow our lawn, and probably for the first time since the wedding day, he did more than he had to. Unfortunately, my flower beds went into oblivion, and I need my garden to be perfect. I need a shady space for napping, and a sunlit spot to read, and I'll always love symmetry, and everything in my garden was symmetrical. Unfortunately, after my husband's actions, the garden is left in chaos. I will be very grateful for your help. Also, do you know a lawyer? Okay, I added that, but still. Helpful puppy. Place plants. Let's do blue. How am I supposed to fit them all in? And then 7. I mean, clearly I'm not doing what she wants. In the slightest. But she didn't specify. Alright. Puppy. And I mean, and then the last thing is these things. I like this color. Perfect. Although it's not what she wanted at all. I do feel a little bad, but you know what? It's fine. guess technically I can fix it. All the plants are going to be different colors, but, you know, I think that's fine. Also, how the heck did this happen? Like, she's upset, right? But, like, how did this happen? Really? Methinks she doth fuss too much. Kitty? And even with what I'm doing, I don't think I can actually copy what she has. Because it just doesn't fit. Well, I've done what I can, and she'll just have to deal with it. Sell. Wait, what am I selling? These? No. These. Selling that. I guess these as well. Not entirely certain as to why. And I guarantee she has no idea either. She just... thinks it seems like a great idea. Yeah. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but, like... it didn't specify. Hi, Sky! Yeah, flipping houses. So, yeah. There we go. I guess. Yeah, I brought the doggo with me. I don't know what the doggo's supposed to do. I just decided to bring it with me. I see. Well. Fair enough. There. There must be another place. Hammock. Oh, that's it? No, that's not it. Cell object. and that. I see. Of course. Can't have the hedge having a birthday picture without a cake. Despite the fact she doesn't actually want cake. I need to figure out how to fit this. Does this count? Well, that was a good question. Actually. There we go. There. And that's still not the end. There's gotta be something else. So I did that. I did that. Oh wait, did this have anything? No. Where am I missing? Flower bed. Not here. Is this? Oh, is it this? No. Huh. It's not this. She says she had a love of symmetry. Maybe this spot. This would make sense. Yeah. I'm gonna put this here. There we go. And there. All tasks complete. Complete the job. Luckily, these were all fast. Doop-a-doo. Doggo. I know the doggo's supposed to help me, but I'm not sure how the doggo helps me. Gonna be honest. So I'm trying to let the doggo come with me and see if I can't do something with the doggo. Sure. I hydrate. Alright, one... What cat's behind me? Aw, it's Suna. Obviously in real life too, but, you know. Yeah. Alright, and the final one of these, we'll change the landfill to an outdoor gym. Howdy! Here's the thing. Together with our neighbors, we decided to take care of the garbage dump on the area of an abandoned parcel located right next to our houses. Local authorities already gave us the right to turn the place into an outdoor gym. We already gathered a notable sum, but we are still looking for someone to do the job disposing of all the trash, installing the right surface, and setting the whole gym. What do you think? We really hope you have a successful cooperation. Might as well. Well, no, they're supposed to do stuff like carry around paint cans and stuff. I know, at least sort of. There's an achievement for it, too. I thought, I'll just try and get the achievement. It'd be funny. Also, you gotta love, there actually is a house on the property. Obviously, you can't go in because it's a garden flipper job, but... Like... Still. Now I gotta use my fancy vampire powers. to just remove all this and to, like, it just disappears to nowhere. What? There we go, and here. And there's a lot to this one. Alright, hole here. Hole here. Like so. Just gotta remove them all. Yeah, I see, puppy. That's true. That would be awesome. They don't do that. I think they like carry around paint or something. But I don't know how to get them to do it. Like, I'd have to have paint. Alright. Really? There's like... Why are they not... Alright, this counts. There. Alright. There we go. I think that's the last debris pile, at least. You know, here's the thing I love the most. Are they still alive? Heavily indicating is for the first job, you know? Like, there's heavy implication. There's a lot of people in this game that just kind of are not. Alright. We're just gonna clear out the trash. What can you do, Duggo? I mean, you're following me. So I guess there's that. But yeah, maybe I need to do a house job. So the doggo can do carry of paint or something. Not really useful or anything, but you know. Just cuz. Alright, got plenty of trash. Thankfully, none of this is like too hard to pick up. I guess this is sell, yeah. And let me sell these things, because they're not really... Like, I get to make money off of them. Not a lot, obviously, but a little bit. Yeah, I guess I need to remove the weeds. Do I need to mow the grass? Maybe. Honestly, technically, all I have to do probably to finish this all up. Alright. Suppose for the pound dog that no longer exists. The pupper. There we go. And remove weeds. Right. Where's the weeds on here? I guess because they're basically just touching. there's a decent chance it's counting those weeds. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think that's weeds. There's a few weeds back here. There always are. Alright, actually, you know what I should do? Can I pull it? Yes, I can! Hehe. I'll get the bush stuff later, but for now, we're just gonna use the lawnmower. Because it does the job I need. Upper move. I guess technically I can just go through the dug because it doesn't really care. Just gonna clean everything up. At least cut the grass before I put anything down because it just makes my life easier. There. Oh, I did miss a spot over here. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the bush cutter out. And get the last little bit of the grass. And, of course, the weeds, too. Alright, I think I'm basically there. Is there a spot back here? Or is... No, the spot has to be back here. Okay, so that's... in this area. Okay. Clean dirt? Oh, I get it, yeah. And then obviously the areas we gotta do left are just get this stuff, mow on. Doing that last little bit here. Alright. So, clean dirt also makes sense. I mean, we don't want this, right? Yep. Who knows what it actually would say if it was an actual, like, for in the game universe, you know? Yeah. So, like here, let's just get out grass rolls. Yeah, medium's pretty good for this. Maybe not. Maybe small would be better. There we go. And then, of course, just for this tiny portion left. There. And then I see to clean the dirt area. Yeah, that is true. Let's see. Place plants. Spread grass roll in area. Yeah, this could get a little iffy. Dog. Move. Stay. Good. Alright, so we're just gonna do this again here. Wait, what? No. Come here. Why are you moving? Follow me. Come on. No. Don't follow me. Stay. There. Just in case. Like, it shouldn't have done that, but, you know. You never know. There. Alright. We're gonna do a tiny size here. Are you kidding me? I hate this. There. Yeah, this is medium? No. Large? Yeah, we'll go with large. It should just pretty much roll in. Then we could just slide all the way to the end and have just that nice green slush of grass. Yep. There's a spot there. And just slide. There. Well, it's as good as it's gonna get, I think. There we go. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we still got an area here. In here. Wait, what's left? I've rolled the grass roll. Is it this spot? But I can't do that spot. Oh, hello, Steve Adrian. How you doing? Thank you for the bits. Yeah, okay. Hello. How you doing? Alright, clean the dirt. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. Alright, there we go. That should be that spot. This spot's done. This spot is done, so the spot I'm missing... looks like it's this spot. Alright. Is it this here? This tiny bit along the edge? We'll find out. Yep. Lovely. Done. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Alright. Spread, grass rolling area. We're gonna go for a large again, I think. We're gonna go for an extra large. Because like an extra large, it's expired for... No, extra large is too big. Large is gonna have to do. Alright. There. And then I can get the rest in a smaller size. It should help. There we go, and then small. Should do the rest. I should have done it more to the side. And then of course, extra small for that last little bit that I just kind of messed up on. Yeah. There, so that's done. And then over here, no grass here. No grass here. Place slabs here. Alright, come back to task a second here. Go. Scatter sand. Let's just do square size. Do the big size we can. Alright. Well, sand is never exact, so it's fine. There we go. Alright. Oh, I can complete the job now. I've done basically nothing. Alright, let me make sure there's nothing problematic on this side. Yep, everything's good there. Clean dirt. There's a spot that's dirt here. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. Yeah. So, I just go in and I just kind of keep going. There we go. Although this... Clean there. And then I gotta do the same thing on this side. It's a lot. There, and then I can just fill in the inside. Like so. Alright, and then... all the way over. Fill in here. just keep going, I guess. Let's see, I should basically be there. There we go. And then I just have to fill in the little areas. And I think I saw another spot. It says 96. Pepper. It's pretty exact here. Still says 96. This is pretty... Where am I missing? Maybe it's this grass spot here. No. What am I missing? It says scatter sand. I saw small spots. Move, hubby. Nope, nothing there. I would say maybe here. But I don't see it going up. Just in case. No, that's pretty, in. Let's say 97 now, so maybe there is something to it. Except then this is like, again, it's there, it's in. Here, we're just gonna do 1 cent. Just in case. Yeah, see that says it's fine. So where's... the lining, I should be able to see exactly where it is. And maybe it's here. Like here. But if it was, then I should be getting up to 98, you know? But I'm not. And there's no sand that goes over here, right? Yeah. If there was, I'd be like, well, that's my problem, but that's not. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Puppy, maybe you need to move. Wait, I think I saw something over here. Aha! Not that that's enough, mind you. Just in case it wasn't counting that. And that's a spot. But I'm still not getting up to 98. It's just like, what am I missing? I think there's a spot here. Doesn't look like it was, but it might have been. I have no idea what I'm missing. So you can even see that it's fully over on this side. I don't know. Maybe it's here? But even then, that wouldn't make sense, because then I need to get it to... I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing. I do have to say, it's just something I dislike greatly. Where it's like, I know something is wrong. Like, I know that I've missed a spot here somewhere. But I don't know where. And I do wish I could just get to, like, highlight. Because whatever it is I'm missing, I don't know. Again, just doing where the dog was. Oh, whoops. Alright. So if I was to do this much... Let's do this in a square shape. I don't know. Like, I've done all I can to make it. I mean, I'm going to do this anyway, because I think it's going to look better this way, but... Wait. Don't tell me... I hate this. Because that was not even exact. That was just... Alright, like, this isn't as big of an issue, because... Alright, I think this side's probably fine, but is this side fine? Actually, cut grass. It warms my heart. What? Oh, I got it. I don't know what I got, how I did it, but I did it. Cool. But see, like, that's the thing. It's like I have it in the area perfect. It doesn't count it. It hurts my head. Alright. I need 16. Here's what I'm gonna say. 1. What? 2. Doggo, come here. I messed that one up. Yeah. I'm thinking I go out the 8 this way. I'm at 6. There we go. We're just gonna do that like that. And then just 2 more here. There we go. There. And there. So I wrote it like that because it just seems like that'd be the best option, I guess. I know technically it's not, but it works for me. Go back to tasks a second. Doing 3 benches. 1, 2, 3, and then we can just put this one kind of over in the middle a little bit more. Oh, it's not really in the middle of it. It's a little bit off. I'll do. So it's a space. It's a space. I like these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say around bush. That's what I'm using, right? Yeah. 1, 2. Doggo, what are you doing? Okay, I need the doggo to come back over here a second. Come here, doggo. Stay. Alright, that'll look okay. So bop, bop, and bop. Yeah. Shovel. Let me shovel. And then we just and place planted. I mean, obviously it's not perfect or anything, but it'll do for what I'm doing. If I'm being really honest, though, I think they kind of cheaped out on the grass thing. Alright. So I'm going to use these unique looking beauties. 1, 2, kind of, and just like 3. I might actually, if I'm being honest, add some more grass underneath here. I don't really want to, but or maybe like some sort of gravel. I don't know. because I feel like it needs it. There we go. Kind of just create this little area. And then we can do, for this, I guess, these. Put one here. Put one here. It creates a little space. Nicely. I think, at least. And then if I added a little bit of grass in here. Yeah, just do medium. About there. Do that there. Do the same thing here. All right. And then do the same thing again. There. All right. And then do a little bit more grass here. Do small. Go. All the way through. Tiny one here. Do another tiny one here. In, and then do a small right here. I mean, it's not perfect, but it looks better that way. I mean, it bothers me. There, and then just do like a small all the way in, and then do another one. There. It's not perfect, but it looks a lot better, and I'm gonna take it. Alright, I'm gonna go wash this dirt. It bugged me. There. Alright, all that's left is to do this stuff. Let's do them, I guess, like that. Not sure they would go here. But you know what? Whatever. Gym rods can go here. And then this could go, like, I don't know, in here? There's a lot of stuff here. A punching bag. Well, I guess that's a thing. Not sure I'd pick it for a gym like this, but yeah. Whatever. Vertical ladder. I think that just looks cool. Yeah. Ooh, I know what I want to do. So I'm gonna do that. Can I fit this in close to this? Yes. So I don't know. It's not technically, but it's like. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really feel like this fits in here. I mean, I've been generally. What was the one I? Gym bench, yeah. That makes sense here. Sure. Actually, I think I'm gonna move this over because this doesn't really make sense here. Doesn't really make sense there either, but it's better than nothing. I mean, I have seen some of these things in outdoor gyms. In parks. Just not all of them. And usually they add some, like, other gimmick to it to be like, and this is why you want to use it. Is something I'm missing? This? No? What am I missing? Oh. Yeah. Also, let me make sure there's... Actually, no, it'd be fine. Yeah, and... put them in. But, like, I don't think I've ever seen for example, I don't think I've seen a punching bag really in that sense. For, like, a neighborhood. No, I don't want to interact with you. There we go. There we go. Alright, so these are in. Bike rack. I suppose they just would go here. Dog. Actually, now that I think about it, you're supposed to be staying. So why are you over here? Alright. So that's that. What am I missing? This must be it. And then the other one that I need is here and here. We're just gonna do them like that. dig, 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 and dig. Put them all in. It should look okay. Cover with soil. Cover with soil. Do that, and there. Can't see my face. I think this is it. No? What else am I missing? Alright, what else am I missing? Shrubs. Alright, it's not here. Is it this spot? No. No. Up here. Let's put in some Christmas tree feeling shrubs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kinda. That last gap's a little bigger than I'd like it to be, so we're just gonna put it there. I'll do. 4 is a bit odd. If I'm being honest. Put them in. Like so. Alright. And Doggo just... No. Like... well, it's not over here. There. Alright, Doggo. Everything's complete. But, like, of all of these things... I mean, I've seen a lot of them, I'll be honest, but... generally, you don't necessarily see all of them. Like, I definitely have never really seen a punchy bag. That's the one that really bugs me more than anything else. Alright, 100%, 16,000. It does look fancy. And usually you wouldn't put it all together like that either, because you need a certain amount of space for each and every one of them, which... so generally you'd want to space them out more. Or have fewer. I think we're officially done. Oh, wait, we're not. We have more. Okay, we have even more of these. How many? Alright, here's a question. Should we keep doing garden flipper houses? Should we flip over to one of the other ones, like the pet one? Or do we do something else? Because I still have pet jobs too. What do we want to do? If I get no answer, I guess I'll do a pet one. What do we got? So we have one down here and one up there. So this says home clinic. Say life is Kitty Oakley. He has a turning point in Alan's life. He decided it's never too late to start a career, and he enrolled in veterinary school shortly after his 32nd birthday. Now he's 40. And as an experience, oh, no, he's more than 40, okay. As an experienced vet, he's planning to move to Cozy Village with his family to help his old pal Morgan. He had found the perfect place to open a home clinic. After some necessary adjustments, of course. And then job number 2 option is, let's rock me at right meow. Jimmy thought the whole point of being a musician was to party after gigs. His cat playing on the piano changed his outlook. The sound it made ignited Jimmy's creativity. Why not use it in a song? He brought a few friends into his passion project, Meowing Stones, and they called themselves, move to a house in the country and find their sound to shake up the music scene. Okay, this is so dorky we're doing it. Hey, it's a 3, but 4, because the 4-story house. Hey, we haven't done one of this. And that'll be worth buying, too. Because obviously you can, for some reason, buy every house after you complete the job. We don't question. Alright, come on. Dude. Right. See, there's cars. Cars exist. We just can't buy the car. And you're gonna follow me. Is there anything outside? No. Good. Alright, I guess we could start by going indoors. Are you following or are you... Yeah, you're following. Alright, we're going inside. Let's start by checking this out. I mean, obviously cleaning has to be done down here. Not a lot. I guess he doesn't want us to sell the cars. They're his. Thank you very much. I'm just looking around at what is here. Nothing in this space. This space is probably going to be changed up a little bit. Yeah, he's going to sell all that crap. Yep. Yep. Kitty. Anything else on the ground floor? Ooh, laundry needs cleaning and doing. Kitty. What do you think you're up to? What do you think you're up to? Alright. So, this room definitely is going to need some help. I guess. I was expecting the space down here to be more substantial. Feels like there's kind of some missing space here. Oh wait, no, here's a little bit, but yeah. Or wait. Okay, so it comes up to here. So this is the kitchen. This room. I mean, there's not a whole lot here. I'm just trying to understand what's here. Destroy the walls. Destroy the walls, and then probably put up walls. I'll get to that in a minute. But I'm just going through and seeing what there is. Not a lot of space in this house. He picked height instead of, you know, actually a place that fits. So the bedrooms are fine, I guess. Well, this bedroom's fine. This bedroom is a little... I see. I wonder how the bandmates are going to feel about this setup. Making your bed. So, nothing up here that I can actually do. Bizarre. like, heavily bizarre. But, yeah. So, I get the feeling that the people who are in this room and this room are not going to be as happy when they find out their setups. I don't know. Could be wrong. Can we sell this? Yes. Not that I'm against it or anything being there, it's just, it is going to cause issues. Still not sure what Pupper's going to do at all. And then get hit. Of course it didn't take. Of course it didn't take. Kitty, what are you doing? I have to figure out what's wrong with him in a second. Alright, that's all cleared out. I'm not really sure what they... Oh. Fancy. Kitty? Kitty, I hear you. Kitty. Why? Alright. We're gonna make a little money here. I guess. I hate that it does that. And then remove that. Even that gets sold. Weird. I don't even know what that is, but that gets sold. Nope, that doesn't get sold. But all this stuff does. I'm gonna have to go catch him. Suna, what is wrong? I'm in here. What is wrong with you? This is still things to sell. That, okay. Yeah, alright, before I buy anything else, I guess sell all this. I don't want it. Oddly enough, make a little bit of money. And sell that? No, don't sell those. I guess that's everything in here. And here we sell the poofs. Alright. There we go. Clean. I'm sorry, that has to happen. It doesn't look like there's much other than buying and selling. There we go. Clean. Sell more things? Not that. I guess that's gone. And that's gone. And that's gone. Okay. And then clean. What's in here that needs cleaning? The cars need cleaning. I guess over here. Underneath the car. Unless it's above. Huh. Like I just don't see the spots. He's off again. Nuna. All right. He's on strikers. Who knows? Anyway, shoot. Easy squeezy. All the basic stuff is done, I think. Now we just have to buy things. For example, arrange ceiling tiles. I guess this goes from like... Perfect. Floor tiles. Not sure I get this one. All the way over. Yeah. I suppose they're gonna want me to fit a toilet. Well. Lovely. And then in here... nothing. In here, just buying objects. Sorry. There. Now he has a cat. That's the purr poster. Yeah. I feel like he's gonna want them like... here and here. Since I didn't get asked to do things like shelving. Which you would think he would have. Alright. Actually, I kind of want to... an acoustic guitar. Yeah. And finally, some chairs. So that his friends can listen. Wait, do you need water? No. Alright. I mean, that's what I can do in there. That's pretty much it. And then this is carpet. Install panels. I wonder, does Doggo... If I wanted Doggo to... bring those, could I get Doggo to do that? No. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Doggo does nothing. Also, these, you know, here's how you know these guys are posed. Like, look at all the colors they're picking here. It's gonna be incredibly difficult to see anything. At the end of this. And they probably don't even see it. They're just like, we're so cool. Corner desk. A photo of a guitar. Yeah. We're just gonna... kinda. Sort of, like, I know I should probably put the, but it just... not really gonna work, is it? There we go. It needs a door. I'm gonna decide that the default door is just fine for this. Will it look better than what... Alright, corner desk. Let's actually go pastel rose. Because it fits in that red theme really well. Doggo, come here. Alright, there we go. And then we can fit this chair in. I'm again gonna kind of just... because otherwise it's gonna look so muddled. Alright, let's go under. I have to go catch my cat. Alright. No. Maybe this goes here on this side. Is this more fit? I mean, it's basically the same. I think I'd have this like this just because, I mean, it's a little tighter here, but I'm going to be able to put this back farther. Yeah. Not much, and yeah. Go. And we're just gonna kind of let's go here. And cat. And then we have that there, and we can finally put some final records. Let's do this like this. And then do one like that. Yeah. For the guy. Yeah. So this space is done. Shockingly. Easy squeezy to fix up. This one's all done. This space. Oh, I still need to sell things. What do I need to sell? Oh, there's another frame here. Do that goes there. Hanging light bulb. Actually, no, I don't want to do the color. Yeah. So we're gonna do one here, to here, to here, to here, to here. There we go. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do for what he's looking for, right? Alright. 2 couches. I'm gonna guess this is meant to be like... he wants to do some sort of like concert kind of thing. He can do it. Yeah. We'll do a TV. Do there. Hey, Snow. How you doing? Of course. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Now the phone is calmed down. Oh, gosh. You brought it to the, oh no. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I think you just... I think my stream just got killed. I'll let it sit a second. The weather's not been the best. But not by you, Snow, by the way. What? I'm gonna say... Actually, I don't know, yeah. I just looked over and I realized, oh crap, it's... Yeah. It's not doing too hot. I'm gonna keep going, just in case things load up and continue forward normal. Alright, so we're gonna put the foosball table in. Actually, let's do that, and then do that. We're gonna have that there. A dartboard. There. On the opposite side. You'll have to tell me if it gets too bad, by the way, because I can't know where I'm at. It looks like it's gonna start... Oh, well, not really, but... it is mostly stabilizing, so, you know, I mean... Fingers crossed. That it will the rest of the way stabilize. Why did that one have to... Oh, I guess it's because... we're just going to put this here. No, like I said, it's mostly... and it's stabilized. I'm not sure what was up with it. Gotta be honest. Alright. As I said, I'm assuming since these guys are wannabe rock stars, this is kinda I need 2 of these? Okay, I'll have to figure out how to fit them in. I guess move the poofs. They're gonna want to have, like, the ability to have a concert. For now, we're just gonna have them kind of... Alright. Alright, and then we're gonna move this over, actually. Yeah. I just don't know if I have enough room. They really want a lot of things they really don't have room for. There's the dartboard. I guess the dartboard is pine. Wait, did I move the dart? I moved it up there. Away from the TV. Alright, and then the poofs. Let's put one here. Kind of there. Because I'm just kind of imagining that they'd want it for potential... Yeah. Yeah, I could totally see that happening. And it did say it needs another one. So what we're going to do is we're going to install one here. And here. Just can't imagine they're terribly smart. Enough to not stick the dartboard by something. Potentially. Alright, And like I said, actually, no. Because it's going to go here. Like I said, this is their hangout area, but I feel like if they were going to do a concert, because they're wannabe rock stars, they would think that this is perfect. So that they'd rock out here in front of the TV, thinking they're so cool. Actually, I feel like this is the kind of individual. Yeah. It's not really enough room for anything here. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this. There we go. Like so. It's really not enough room for anything. Yeah, I don't want that. There we go. Bop. And then this one. Bop, bop, and bop. There. And then this fitting in here. There. And then objects. Hanging mirror. Single light. Light switch. You know what, we're gonna do this because I think they need a little bit of... And of course... we'll put it here, so you have to reach back and behind. And you can, of course, see the toilet from outside, because, you know, we're going with that, the kind of individuals they are. Probably. Alright, and then... honestly, there's not too much to this one. I mean, this one has the need for Here's a question. Doggo, what are you doing? on, doggo. So we're gonna get that bright peach a second there. I'm gonna see, can I get Pupper to bring me the paint? I mean, I need Pupper off the couch. No, sitting on the couch. It's not even our couch. Will you take the paint to me? No. You're supposed to be helpful. I don't know how you do it. Realistically, I don't know how that one works. No, I don't. What are you? Like, I swear, I picked the help Pupper. Even said helpful. All you do, though, is sit around and do nothing. Helpful, energetic, affable. All it actually does is sit around and do nothing. And watch. Well, this is my best bet at getting this one to work, so it's... yeah. Alright. Alrighty. It won't even bring me the paint. Alright, we're almost there. Maybe I should look at that again, the whole pet thing. Because I swear you're supposed to help me out with these things. Also, I find it so laughable that these guys, they're going for such a punk look. And then it's like, but for downstairs, for their own living space, right? Peach. You saw downstairs. That's clearly where they're like gonna be like their whole thing, right? Like that's how they're supposed to be seen. Oops. I may or may not have painted that by accident. Oh, and even better, alright, I think that's all the paint here, yeah? Yeah. So you see, we can't really affect their bedrooms, although I could probably do some stuff to their bedrooms. Or here's a bedroom example. Like, here's a bedroom. Here's a bedroom. That's been wallpapered. But you know what fits, because it became a band for parties until the cat jumped on the piano. And it was like, I could make music. And it's like, that's not how that works, man. being totally honest. Dude hurts my soul. My musician soul. Alright. Also, I wish I would leave the colors that I had set it. Alright. I need more peach. Little can of peach. I thought it was fine, but I just... this needs it. So they all match. I mean... but yeah, it's just kind of... like... yeah, you guys are... so rough and tough. Alright, and then I need this. Oh, that's funny. I had no idea you could do that. Okay. And of course, this is the kitty's room. / dog room. Yep. Alright, does this go on the floor or does it go on the wall? Wall. Alright, I'm thinking... that way it actually, you know, is technically on the wall. Like, come on. And then right into the Villa Cattery. Like, I get pampering your fluffy kitty cats and your fluffy ones. But at the same time, it's kind of like, come on, guys. There's a limit. Also, it makes me feel like they're not actually taking very good care of their pets. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But like... actually, no. This goes here. This must go here. And this must go here. And then do dog feeders. And then cat. It feels like the plan is to just kind of lock them in here. I'm sure he'd swear, no, no, that's not what it is. But it's like... Also... Alright. There. I almost feel like I should add extra things just so that they'll... Judging by the fact that they're not gonna have them go outside. Oh, wow. Timing on both fronts. Hello, Minty. Hello. The irony that you pop in right as the... What? Oh, I don't even know what I hit there. Hello. Goodbye, bot. Okie dokie. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Wow. Cat toy does not get to go on the... That's kind of incredible. I hope you've been well. Oh, okay. I don't think I can teleport in this game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad to hear you've been good. Do you want to refund your points? Since, like I said, I don't think... Alright. Give me a second. Let me get that up and running and do that. Just because it's like... Nope, that's dog bad. Anyway, I'm going to do this while I wait for the load because it takes ages. Yeah. There you go. You should have your points back. Yeah, puppy. The puppy's supposed to be able to help with something, and I was like, okay, I'll do that because I wanted the, do everything else. This makes my life easier. But, like, yeah, I do feel for the pets in this house. Also, that's a ridiculously large pet bed for a cat. What kind of cat's gonna live in that? I'm still missing something. What am I missing? It's not this. What room have I missed? Oh, the garage. I forgot the washing machine, I guess. I thought I'd try and, like, do one of the, So I don't really care that much, but I thought, you know, I'll try to get rid of the achievements with a pet. Helpful pet, whatever. Alrighty, I hope you have a good night's sleep. Alright. I need a plumbing system here. I'll put it here. And then I'll put a a washer. Since they don't want to dry their clothes. Gotta love it. Can I reach that one? Yeah. Alright. And then I have to guess where it is because it never positions it right, does it? And then that goes into place, and then I just have to put like one steel garage thing over here. Now it's complete. But see, I'll try a different one. We could do other things for them that I feel like they're gonna need. Because the thing is, I was looking at it. There is one for. Is that new? I don't think so, but yeah, for farming furniture. See, we've got some new things. So I was thinking though, is the office ought to have some decent looking shelving. Because you need the ability to keep stuff, you know? Like, and you know what? I think that they should have more pet-related things in their rooms. Or something else. So Kitty said that Kitty's gonna be the star of the show for this. So how could he not have a place for Kitty? Like, how can you not have a place for the kitty cat? Put the mouse toy here. Nope. And he's gonna need one of these so that when the kitty doesn't actually want to get on, and he needs the kitty to get onto the piano, right? Now Kitty gets on the piano. I'm thinking ahead for him. And then I suppose also now I think about it, he didn't give the dogs a piddle pad. They gave the cats a litter box, but clearly the dogs aren't going to go outside. So, I mean, there's a way out, but this doesn't go out to anything. I guess the piddle pad could go out here. God, it seems horrible to do that. I'll put the piddle pad there. Because he clearly needs one for his dogs. I'm just trying to see what I can do with this. I guess then decorations. Oh, these are new too. Look at that. They're weird, but they're kind of cool. Oh, there can be a mirror in here. It's not a mirror. It's kind of cool. Decorative frame, rather. Oh, I didn't mean to do this one. I meant accessories. Nice. Now I think about how can he not have one of these? In his party area. Like, really? How's the party gonna get started without it? Also, I think it's in here. Yeah. Let's add some Neil Watson in here. I mean, expensive. And then we could even add some tequila. Like, why not? And some bone hurting juice. And big think juice. As I do think they need a little bit more, actually, you know what? The gramophone can come over here. And then going into hobby, music. Let's add another one of these here. So you're gonna be like, yeah, you know we can play. And they can't. It's a shame there's like no drum set, because I think that's what I would do as well, because I feel like that would make some sense. Or a CD player. Like if there was a CD player, that would be nifty. That we could use for the old their drum beat. Art. Nothing other. You know what? We're just gonna. Place out there just for the sake of it. Kind of looking like it'd fit in. It'd make the place smell nicer too. I suppose we don't really have much else, so could even have a thing of food. Now it feels more like a party hangout, rocking an area. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what else I would do. This is the irony. Like, I feel like, because I wanted to try and do that. I was like, yeah, I'll do that one. But a lot of this stuff is just done. I could give him a chair, I guess. get a garden chair. Chair. Yeah. So we could chill out here. And then these don't get balconies, do they? You know what? I tried my hardest at making this place feel, or adding more things, but just they already have it pretty situated. And beyond that, I don't really want to add anything. So I am done. Complete. I mean, it did help. Added some knickknacks. And then nothing gets added outside. I should have bought them a pool. But I didn't. So I guess yeah, so we're here. I could take another job, or, you know, I could just, go ahead and head out to work. On a place that's not a job. I don't know if I do think it's a shame. Use just type car. No cars here. Oh, you want me to do another job? Okay. I guess I gotta go do that, I guess. Nothing like that. But we do have truck. But it doesn't show up. Even though we have one. Alrighty. I'll go do another job. I have one left here, the vet one. So I could do the vet one. I already read it earlier, so I'm just gonna let it go in. Alright. Yep, we're just waiting for it to load. Well, it's a pretty big looking house from here. I see. Right. Yeah, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. Our house is big enough for a family, and the cat. Right. So nothing in here. Let's count the bedrooms upstairs. Yeah, I'm sure she has things. 2. It's 1 bedroom. 2 bedrooms, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. 2 bedrooms-ish, maybe? And that's another bedroom. So 2 bedrooms. And a nice outdoor space. Very, very nice, but depending on, I mean, obviously if you're not planning on having more, but I'm gonna go here. I don't know. I get the vibe that you're going to be in trouble, good sir. Don't know why I get that vibe. Just kind of do. I have more than enough room. But see, here's the thing. Like, his thing says kids. The plural there. A plural. So I'm going upstairs again. Just to make a point here. So this space, it's not actually that big. You have an office here. Okay, there's a bed. So 3 rooms. Maybe 3 bedrooms. That just leads right back out to here. It's very open. So I guess he thinks, and obviously no guest rooms. So yeah, I think there is a decent chance for just being in trouble. And he doesn't even know it. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be made to a bathroom because she's gonna be like, they need one. And he doesn't want to give them one. Enough space, so yeah. This will end badly for him. The fool that he is. Because it's not enough room for him and it can't for not really. And this empty room doesn't need anything in it? Right. But it's that belief. It's like, it's a huge house. It's like, yes, it does look pretty big. Until you realize that this is all patio. The house is literally all porch and patio. The house itself is not that big. So I don't know where he gets that confidence from. But I do not think it's going to end the way he thinks it will. There. Nope, wrong side. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we're gonna do the big walls. It's so hard to see where I'm supposed to put anything. And why is it so hard? Alright. There we go. I guess I need to sell these doors. No. No, that can't be sold. Okay. Right. Is there even room? Alright, this goes here. And then I'm guessing here? No. There. Right. I can't see. go on that. Oops, I did that wrong. It's super confusing, to be honest. Alright, and this one goes here. And then... where's the last thing go? No, it doesn't go there. Alright. You know, I bet you if I just follow these... Come on. There we go. And I guess the last one goes here, right? There we go. That's all like that. Yeah, he's definitely going to be in trouble. For another reason, too. Because they had this nice garage. Enough space for this garage that was... They could have utilities and things, and then it's going to be his clinic. Right. I don't know what he thinks he's going to fit in here. And up here either. Because the thing is, if you look around here a second, he got rid of the washing machine. And there's nothing. I repeat, nothing. Yeah, see, I was right. She's like, yeah, the kids need a bathroom. Because they do. And he just doesn't understand. That is a thing. Please correct him. Wait. I'm gonna hope I don't need to use the blue here. I have no idea. Because I feel like that would be the 20 if I didn't have the window. Alright. There we go. Also the fact that the everything has to have the yeah. It's a mess. 55. Really? I'm gonna be honest, I wish how much these counted. They don't, but I wish they would. Alright, did I miss any? No. Well, I guess it's gonna be framed really nicely with the dogs. And then these go down here. I made a window blind. But it's not the right size. I guess it is. Alright. Yeah, so these are the kids' bedrooms. They're E. I need 20. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna fit this all on. Again, it's just not the right size. So, what am I supposed to do with that? Actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're going to take one here and one here. And that's what I have to do. Also, like, why did the kids get such... by the way, so what am I playing tomorrow? If I may be so bold as to ask. Cats. What Minecraft thing am I playing tomorrow? Let's be more specific here. Could have picked pet stats today. You could have done that. You didn't. Remember, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is Minecraft. And tomorrow is Friday. Alright. Yep, this is the flood. Right? No? Isn't that annoying? Vault Hunter, okay. Vault Hunter it is. What am I missing? Nope, it doesn't come out here. Oh, I get it. Okay, this is what I need. Ball hunters is fine. There we go. Oh, fix up. Now I need a door. Yep. So, and of course this also needs a door. Alright. Shoe. Oh, I need to sell these, I bet. No? No? Says sell window. Buy door. And it goes here. There we go. Now I can sell the other ones. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make sense. We're gonna correct that. That'll do. Actually, also, and then we'll do here. There we go. So that just looks proper. Also, why does he have a residence bird cage? Dude. This shouldn't be interacting with the pets. Oh, the vet shouldn't come up to here. I feel for this guy's kids. Alright, and we'll put this here. We're gonna have a nice little framed area. And cool looking. I think it looks pretty cool. Alright. There we go. This can go here. And then I could put in... Kid probably has no idea what a, that is. Alright, and then we'll give him a nice, simple... that. Alrighty. I guarantee that the, kid didn't really get to pick much of anything. Because, like, I know it'd be cool to have this, like, kind of pet thing there, you know, but at the same time, it's like, you don't get to have your own space. You have to give the hamsters space in your room for the clinic. Yeah, when this ends, this is... the kind of job that ends, not well. Like, at all. And a cupboard. It doesn't even fit. And what is it supposed to even be for? Yeah, there's not really much room here. I go with the whole... I feel for the kid. Alright, this room is done. And then this room... Can I make the bed? Yeah, I can. Cool. Let's do this. Yep. Not that it really matters, but you know what? And if this is their room, then aren't they basically just forcing the kid to... Hello. Well, I didn't actually know that they are supposed to be pretty scary. So I'm not surprised. No, we're gonna go for a lighter color for here. I mean... Alright. Fair enough. Alright, I hope you have a good night's sleep. Where is this supposed to even go? There's not really enough room for anything in here. So the question becomes... Is this meant to be their room? Because if it is, then wow. That's quite something. Or is this the child number 2 who said, no, you don't get to do that to my room? And I'm not sure which one it would be. But either way, it's just like, really? Alright. And then we gotta put this in. Again, we're just gonna go kind of for a lighter tone. Actually, that build up. And then the lamp. So we're just gonna assume this is kid number 2, the older one that's like at the point where they're like, no, you can't do that to my room. I can't take care of hamsters. They had that like tragic experience. Alright. That one, and then do that one. Alright. Should fit perfect. Looks like I got it pretty right. I guess. Alright, and then... and then we grab the other one. And this should turn into 38 once I do this. Yeah. Alright, so... let's do the bathtub. I don't know what kind of bathtub it is. Let's give... Again, I feel for these kids. Like... Alright. Alright, I think what I gotta do is I gotta go, like, bop. And then... bop. And then we gotta get these... and then maybe we give them... Yeah. Doggo. Thank you, Doggo. Exact same thing. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And do that. And then we do the same exact thing here. And then do the same exact thing here. Oops, I forgot to... There. Nice. And then the long mirror can go... here, and I guess here. And I don't think there's a shower. Just a radiator. And then... yeah. Do that there, do the same exact thing. There we go. The wall lamps can go. Let me put this one like here for a second, because I think what I want to do is I want to move this one over one. Right, cannot do that. Okay. Then you can do that there. And I do think that now this would fit, right? No. Shoe. Still doesn't fit? Really? Nope. Okay. And so it fits. It should fit. In here. There. Perfect. There. I don't know. It works for me. I know it probably isn't supposed to be like that. It's probably like supposed to be having some over there as well, but like, what am I gonna do? Yeah, might be a bit too bright. You know what? We're gonna put one here. One here. And bring these in a couple notches. Bring this in. And bring this in. Just do better. Yeah. Alright. Anything else? Toilet paper. Can do this here. And the laundry basket can go underneath the, or next to the sinks. There. And a waste basket. And finally a chest of drawers. Not sure I get that one, but you know what? It's fine. The bathroom is done. The upstairs is almost done. One, two, three. And then the bird cage is separate. Yeah. That'll do. And of course, one elegant light switch. Poor kid. Kid that fought back. And of course, the bathroom. So I think all that I have left, other than doing some pig litter box, you know, we'll go with pig. Food dish should go in the kitchen area. And of course the cat tree goes, I guess, kind of here. So the cat's with everyone else. I don't know. And then we come down here. So I'm not sure I want to finish tonight, by the way. Because I have been going for 3 hours at this point. And let me see. Wallpaper. Nothing in here. grab that. Again, though, I go with, he still hasn't replaced the washer, so when she finds out that he, got rid of that, she's not going to be happy here. Like, why does he think that she's going to be A-okay with that? Of course, it's the individual that, kind of individual that just slid. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, the fact of the matter is, supplying this guy is like super spontaneous by what his whole thing said. And you could go, well, obviously she likes it about him. I highly doubt it. Also, when she finds out he has put the, how do I put this? When she finds out that he has made sure that his son's room is the one that has the hamster cage, inevitably for the veterinary. Like, it's not gonna end well. Because, like, I gotta go here and say this, like, the one type of animal that for vet kind of thing, like, especially if you're dealing with the sick animals and stuff,